I wanted to offer you a rain guided meditation on working with denial. We have all of these different parts of us, Sometimes there are voices that want to meditate, and there are voices that don't want to meditate. I'll just share this little teaching tool with you. Can you see this okay? Okay, so sometimes there are processes that we like and that lead to good results, like meditation does lead to good results, especially when you're meditating appropriately. Sometimes we don't want to meditate, but we still get a good result, right? And you could also think of this as like maybe, like for me, I like to brush my teeth, and I always get a good result when I do it. I don't like to floss. Sometimes I just don't. But if I do it, even though I don't like it, I get a good result. And sometimes there are things that we like, and there are these parts of us that we participate with, and they are not helpful. We get a bad result. And then there are things that we don't like that produce bad results, and you don't usually have to worry about those because you're not going to do them. Okay? You're not going to do them. So, as we come into this practice right now, I would like to offer this rain guided meditation on just being aware of those parts of you that don't want to do it. The denial, or maybe there's something else right here that's alive for you that you're working with that you want to deny, that you want to push away. Okay? So we're just going to gently work with that as we begin this rain meditation. Rain, for those that are new, is recognize, allow, inquire, and nurture, not self. And in the time that we have, which is about 20 minutes, it isn't very long. And so it really does help to calm the mind before you stir it up with inquiry. And so some of you might be more into just allowing during this time period, okay? Some of you might be already calm and you're going to just move right through. And it all depends on what's happening for us in any particular moment. So just offering you that information as well. So please find a comfortable posture, setting aside distractions. A posture where you can really tune in and be here. So I'm beginning now with one ring of the bell, and I'll end with 2 rings of the bell after a brief dedication at the end. So just survey through your mind and see what your state is right now. Excuse me. And how you can bring some wholesome and kind attention to what is occurring. Tuning into the breath. Breathing in a way that feels nourishing. And notice if there's the voices that want to meditate, and see if there's another voice in there that doesn't want to meditate. And just be aware of that voice that's pushing away the experience. This will really help to harmonize you with your intention to do the practice, to stay with this. And the mind is sometimes like a teeter-totter, going back and forth. So dropping into the breath really is less conceptual. Lets us really tune into the body. Just feeling the breath all the way in and all the way out. And just working with recognizing something difficult that you would like to bring to your attention. It could be what's happening right now. It could be that voice that doesn't want to meditate. Just offering that to your attention. It's just one of the many parts that needs attention, because if we push it away, it gets even stickier. It clings. So just notice any temptation to push it away, recognizing this particular difficulty. And just watching it, allowing it to be here. And the mind could actually still be very busy. And that's okay, just notice that. Sometimes the mind gets very chattery in order to avoid working with this. So we're just toggling between the breath, coming back to the breath, and watching your own participation. Just allowing that which wants to do this to be here. And you can check the result by noticing your breath. Is your breath deepening, lengthening, opening, relaxing the body? Because how you're breathing is directly reflected in your mind. So just breathing in a way that feels nourishing. Inviting a deeper sense of cooperation. Maybe I'll just go with this, go with the flow here. Just being patient and willing to work with this particular difficulty or denial. This is a great gift of kindness. And sometimes the mind needs to be reminded of that. Just letting the nervous system calm down. Sometimes the chatter in the mind is the mind's diluted way of protecting you from something you need to inquire into. So just tuning into the heart space with compassion for any chatter in the mind, any resistance. Because as we open and allow a sense of quietude and stillness, we can then inquire gently. What belief might we be uncovering that needs to be seen? And if the question doesn't resonate for you, just step back into the breath. That's skillful practice. And just step back into breathing in a way that feels nourishing. And feeling the breath all the way in and all the way out. Sometimes the mind creates avoidance patterns, and we need to see through those with kindness and compassion. We can offer breath energy to any kind of denial, resistance, Always knowing that we can step back into the heart space with tenderness and openness, breathing in and out of the heart as we inquire what might need to be seen. What pattern of avoidance needs to be recognized most thoroughly? Can you see it rising and passing away? And as we've been nurturing ourselves all the way through the practice, remembering to just be kind with ourselves, patient, there's a kind of learning to wait with the process, not pushing it, not pulling it, but learning to wait with. Letting the process move in and through this idea of you. And just inviting in your deepest wisdom. What might you need for today, for right now? Might it be a sense of peace, compassion, patience, a sense of trusting the process? Just see what you can invite in as you nurture your own inherent wisdom. Breathing in and breathing out. As we transition into closing, perhaps just feeling the softness of the touch of your fingertips. Feeling your legs and your feet beneath you. And just staying with it, waiting with. Perhaps there's an inquiry that you don't even know, that you can just put out on the out breath. What might I need to know about this? And just let that float out on the out breath. Trusting that perhaps later today or another time Perhaps not now, but later something will come to you. Letting your practice be larger. Like ripples spreading outward from this moment. Connecting with the most infinite stars in the cosmos. And so through the goodness that arises from our practice and through our act of sharing here and now, may violence and delusion be eroded. May we radiate compassion for ourselves and for one another here and now today. And may we each come to know the blessings of this human life.